Park El Paso is examining new data on teacher assaults in the city's largest school districts. Officials say even one attack is too many, though overall numbers remain low. Julia Spencer spoke with them about what's being done to keep teachers safe.
I'm delighted that those are the numbers.
I will say that in looking at the statistics, they are extremely low.
Officials from 2 of El Paso's 3 largest school districts are responding to data obtained by KFOX 14, detailing the number of alleged assaults on teachers and staff over the past 3 years. According to the data, El Paso ISD has the highest number of incidents, followed by Ysleta ISD, and then Socorro ISD, which reported the fewest.
First and foremost, one assault is too many, right, on any kind of faculty or staff member. So I will say that in looking at the statistics, they are extremely low.
Dr. Xavier Torre, superintendent of the Ysleta Independent School District, also agreed, saying he's proud of where those numbers stand.
We're very proud of how low the numbers are in a school district with 34,000 students and 5,000 employees. In that 5-year period, that means that there are over 30.5 million opportunities for a teacher to be assaulted or allegedly assaulted. So we're talking about something that might happen 0.000025 times.
To break it down, over the last 3 school years, El Paso ISD reported 17 incidents so far this year, 44 last year and 28 the year before. Ysleta ISD reported 14 this year, 23 last year, and 17 the year before. Socorro ISD reported just 1 this year, 7 last year, and 5 the year before. So we asked both district officials what's being done to help prevent these incidents from happening.
Whether it's additional counselors, whether it's our program around mental health, all of those things are in place. They've always been in place.
Cuellar added he'd like to see superintendents across Texas come together to form an advisory committee and encourages teachers to take action when assaults do occur.
Obviously, it's up to that faculty and staff member to determine if they want to go forward with prosecution. I would say that if you're a victim of a crime, please go forward with the prosecution of it.
Well, Julia Spencer, who reported on this story, joins us live in the studio now. Julia, thank you so much for being with us. So we've heard those numbers before, and now today we finally hear from the school districts. And I want to give you another chance to clarify on what Xavier Torre said. He's the superintendent of YISD. He said he was happy with those numbers. So just go over one last time, why exactly is he so happy to hear the stats we just heard?
Well, he says that compared to the student population, compared to the amount of educators and faculty staff members they have across the entire district, the numbers that from the data that we received, that we exclusively obtained, is less than 1%. So it's not the highest thing on their radar. Yes, it is a concern. Any faculty or educator getting assaulted is a big issue. However, with less than 1%, he says he's proud of those numbers. He says that essentially implying that, it's not the worst of it. Those numbers could be a lot higher, but based off of the amount of students and faculty members across the district, that's only less than 1%. And any measures that they have in place to kind of deter these incidents from happening, they're already in place. They have the security at the schools. They have the counselors at the schools. They have mental health programs at schools. So again, it's not that much of an issue for, say, well, according to his words, it's less than 1%. So.
Gotcha. Well, I'm always interested to hear from Socorro as well. I know they had the lowest numbers, and I know they unfortunately weren't available for this story. Love to hear how their numbers are so much lower than EPISD's and YISD. It's definitely a fascinating
I mean, it's true because they are the lowest amount so far this year. When we received the data, they only reported 1 incident. However, when we reached out, we emailed again and again and again, but no response from them. So it would have been a great question for us to ask on, what are you guys doing to kind of prevent these incidents from happening so that we could compare across the districts to see what works and what doesn't work. However, again, no response.
Well, that's too bad. Well, I'm sure we'll keep pestering them for an answer. Julia, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate this reporting. Thanks so much.
Thank you.